Okay, so everybody, earlier this week I announced that I was going to in fact do the last issue of Scud number 21. Now, this is a big deal to me, and it sounds like it's a big deal to you guys too, so I just wanted to document it. You guys have been asking me a lot of questions. Let's take a look at some of the questions and see if I can give you some decent answers. Knifey Mokalo writes, "Hell yeah, and man, am I glad I managed to find the old issue before this is going to drop. It was already hard as hell to track it down. It will be nuts once this happens," which is probably true. Vince Yim, sweet. I used to run one of the fan sites way back in the day. Vince Yim sounds like he was like a kid who did this when was into Scud. Like, I'm gonna assume like he was like 12 or 13. A lot of the fans I didn't realize were that young at the time. When I did the book, I was like 24, 25. I'm now 37. And a lot of the biggest fans were in that kind of 12 to 14 range, which I get is interesting now because there's been just such a resurgence of Scud fans lately. People tracking me down, trying to find out whatever happened. Did I ever finish it? Have I done any other comic books? Monster House coming out and them seeing my name at the end with Dan Harmon. A lot of people got interested in Scud again. And Scud's kind of retro now. It's kind of like, it's kind of like watching Land of the Lost or Wonderbug. Johnny Coldbreeze wrote, "Holy sheez." I don't know what you're writing, Johnny. "This is great news indeed. Wringing hands, stage direction. At last my collection will be complete. Moo-ha-ha-ha-ha." Yes, in fact, your collection will be complete because, Johnny Coldbreeze, we're going to print all of the books in one big, thick book. And that's exciting to me because we had all the other trade paperbacks like Heavy 3PO, Solid Gold Bomb, Program for Damage, The Yellow Horseman. I didn't come up with that title. There was never one big thick book, and it's just, for me, that's exciting. Let's see what else everybody has to say. Best news ever from Malcolm Jones. Best news ever. It's so weird, though. I suddenly thought about Scud earlier this week, after 10 years, and I get wonderful news like this. Can't wait to hear more. Somebody needs to post this on Wikipedia. Yeah, somebody needs to do that. Malcolm, I'll let you handle that. One thing I've always wondered is if when 21 comes out, would you wrap up La Cosa Nostroid as well? I've always been equally in love with both Scud and LCN. And that has been asked before. To me, this is Scud's book. And Scud's relationship with Tony Tasty wrapped up in issue 18. It didn't end on a good note, but not everything always ends on a good note. I think LCN is in its own universe, and it will end on its own terms. Are the Tales from the Vending Machines, do they happen in the same universe or parallel universe or just different parts of the timeline? No, Tales from the Vending Machine have nothing to do with Scud. It was an experiment to see what other artists and other art writers would do with the template of issue number 1 of Scud. Thanks, Rob. Can't wait. By the by, is there really a Scud figure coming from Shocker Toys? If you scroll down, you will see the maquette of it. So, yes, there will be. And that was another reason why I wanted to do the book. There's a couple reasons. I did an interview with Newsarama like 2 months ago or whatever, and just kind of like laid it all out why I didn't do the book. And there was a lot of response from that. A lot of fans like going, "Hey, it's okay that you never did it." There's one fan that was just like, "Personally, I find it disgusting." I'm not impressed with Rob Schrab getting accepted by Hollywood and abandoning comic books. I just hate it. And I was like, well, fuck you, man. And, whatever. So I'm doing it. So you must be the happiest man in the world. So, there you go. I'm going to try to do a little bit of updates every once in a while here on my website just to keep you guys posted. Maybe I'll show you a sneak preview of sketches and shit. And the story's already figured out, so you can stop. A lot of people are kind of trying to help me write the last one, like giving me suggestions. Yeah, you don't have to do that. I'm fine. I'm good. Thanks for the help, but I'm good. Anyway, this is Schrab Vlog 1. Countdown to Scud 21 coming out this summer.
End of line.